What's good, creative fam? Brandon Washington here, and this is the Panasonic Lumix S5, and Panasonic sent this out to me actually a couple weeks ago, and I've been having a blast shooting with it. Now, when Panasonic sent it out, they didn't just want me to like make a review about the camera. They really wanted me to test it, really see what I was able to create with it, which is the whole reason why I actually made my last Lumix S5 video, which that is linked up in the cards in one of these directions, one of those places. Now, for this video, Panasonic really wanted me to test the realms of the color that this camera is able to produce. Now, this camera is able to shoot in 10-bit. It's not RAW, but it is 10-bit and it can shoot in log. And they wanted me to really see what I was able to create using this camera. And so I thought the best way to do it was to go out and shoot some of the local art around the city. And here's what I made. As a creator, one of the biggest struggles I have is with seeking inspiration. When it comes to finding inspiration to make videos, it's typically other people's art that specifically motivates me. One of my favorite mediums is graffiti. There's so much graffiti throughout the city of Houston, and it is so expressive. It's raw, it's vibrant, and it's in your face. And this is really what I want my films to represent as well. Legit, sometimes I'll go out to a few of these local spots and just take photos, come back and edit those photos in order to really see what I'm able to create out of them. I think the reason why I love this art form so much is really because of all the colors. Typically, when I go out with a new camera to test out, this is exactly where I'm headed. I think the way a camera captures complex colors and textures can show you a lot about the capabilities that it'll be able to handle when shooting other scenarios. I know that it is easy just to look at other people's videos in order to get inspiration, but I think as a filmmaker, it's a great idea to go outside of the video medium and study other art forms to see how you can allow those to influence and inspire your work. This may not be graffiti for you, but I do think that you need to get out and explore. Whether that's through music, other art forms, etc. I think as a filmmaker, sometimes you have to take that big step to look outside of the camera in order to find something that can influence your own art. So just about that entire video was actually captured on the Lumix S5, minus the few shots where you can actually see me in frame. But something that was really interesting about this camera was how well it actually handled those colors. Like I mentioned before, when shooting on a camera like this, you can tell a lot about how well a camera works and how well that it actually handles those colors. You know, when shooting things like graffiti, because there are so many different color tones going on, the ability to actually stretch and move and push those colors are huge. A lot of people talk about color science all the time and how well a camera does with color science, and I can say that straight out of camera, the colors look fantastic on this camera. But also, I love how much detail you're actually given in those colors. So if you choose to change them, adapt them, make adjustments to them, you're gonna be able to do that without breaking your edit. You know, the S5 has been a very fun camera for me to test out. And again, this is not my official review on it. That will be coming very soon in a non-sponsored video. But I do wanna say that when it comes to a lightweight, sub $2,000 camera that's allowing you to shoot 4K, 60 frames per second, 10-bit, and even potentially 10-bit RAW out over HDMI, there aren't very many cameras that can stand up to what this camera has been giving me, but I'll save a lot of my opinions for a future video. Thank you again so much, Panasonic, for sending out this camera. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave any comments that you have about this camera down below so I can make sure I add those into the full review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.